Hello, Pisces. Welcome. I am so excited to have you here. So, this is going to be a reading for January, starting in January. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw out of this bowl. I haven't ordered cards yet, so that is where I am right now. So, let's see. Pisces. Temperance. Temperance, temperance, temperance. There's something about timing and patience. So we have the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. There seems to be this pattern where like a lot of people are really digging through their finances, their taxes, they're going through things with their car, they're really like focused on undoing certain things, or it's a time of what would seem like a retrograde, but so what's going on here is there's something that makes you sad whenever people are not around, or there's something that makes you, it could actually turn in your favor with the Temperance card. It could actually turn in your favor where you feel a little bit okay when you're not around certain people, but there's certain people that you cherish, and it's a group thing. And there's someone who seems to be like kind of with the King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like a stubborn person. He's kind of grouchy at times. And he's very set in his ways, like very set in his ways. So this person could actually be someone that you feel you have to be careful around with the Four of Pentacles. Like you have to be kind of mindful. It could be someone in your family. But this has to do with like being around others, being around, enjoying your company with others, or feeling comfortable around other people or around this group of people. The Temperance says that this is divinely guided. I feel like you could be walking and you feel like you're left out. You kind of feel left out, but you don't at the same time. You know that you have to be careful of this person, or you have to be mindful of their belief system or their traditions. Or there's also like another way, like you have a certain path, and there's another way that it could go. But there's something about this person, this King of Pentacles in reverse, that's correct about the timing of something and about the amount, about being careful about the amount of something. It feels also like, yeah, a bunch just came out. It feels like there's something that you have, but you don't think it's like you have it, but then at the same time, it's not the most emotionally satisfying. And so you kind of like lean, but then you yourself are stubborn. You yourself come up also as the King of Pentacles. You yourself decide, I think that I am going to be really careful because this is extreme compared to this. So let's see, Two of Wands in reverse. You're trying not to make a decision that you'll regret. You might turn around and like an idea that you had, it doesn't actually go through that way. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something seems to be like blocked with what you are, with what you're working on. Something seems to be blocked, or it's not so much that it's blocked as it's just not the right time, because the timing is going to be perfect. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you just let it go. You're like, okay, I'm just going to let this be. This isn't the most significant thing ever. Like, not significant, but this isn't the most, like, important. Like, it'll be okay for now. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords. This is so common in all of the readings that I have done. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Everyone's getting this stubborn kind of energy, like, I'm going to make this work. This is my job. I'm focusing on this. It seems to be really surrounding your finances or your way of living, your items. There's two people here in the family that do not want to go along with something, or that it gets turned away, like a door or something like that gets closed. And then there's like this urgent there's this something urgent, like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So you feel unheard is exactly what I'm getting. I feel like you feel unheard. And I just have 9 minutes, by the way, so I'm going to have to cut this off in like 2 minutes. But you feel unheard. You feel like your family, there's just, it just seems like something's kind of off. You feel like it's not going to work, but it's going to work. Wheel of Fortune. So this is a turn of events. The Fool. You're just kind of going at something by yourself because you feel unheard of. You feel unheard. And I feel like that can be common with water signs, especially. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. You feel like you're doing something all by yourself. 10 of Pentacles, Six of Swords. This is something that you're going to keep revisiting. You're going to continue to revisit it. And let's see what else. The Chariot, the Seven of Wands. It's going to work out. It is going to work out just fine. It's going to take some time, though, because it seems like it's on, like you're on a leery sort of path, if that makes sense. Like, not path, but what you're doing feels leery. So it's going to take some reconstruction. It's going to take some careful paying attention to, and someone to open their eyes a little bit to what you're saying emotionally. This is where therapy is really good. It's very important. The ideas and the things that you have, you are out of balance. But with the Ace of Wands, this is saying there is something new that's coming forward that is going to make this more inspiring and exciting for you. One more. Okay, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, it's going to continue to be revisited. So we're going to have to see where this goes in the next reading. This is where it's important to have like social connection, someone to lean on, someone, even if it's just someone that you can talk to. Because it does feel like you're alone, but you're not actually alone. Like, as much as it feels like it is, it's not true. But this is one of those times where every sign also especially is going through this phase where it is hard to get something to work. And it just seems like it's exhausting. So with that said, the camera's going to stop here in a minute. Thank you, Pisces, so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Okay.